Hello, everyone. So, welcome to the new year. I'm so happy that it's 2023, but it went so fast, I feel like. All right, well, today I wanted to talk to you about soul connections. And I think these soul connections are these connections that you feel like you've known each other for like a long time, but you've actually just met recently, or you met like 5 minutes ago. And I think that's a really beautiful thing, because what happens then is that your energy vibrates in a way that feels calming to you. And often it's got to do with our childhood. And I know that some of the spiritual teachers say that it could be like past life connections and stuff like that. And although I do believe in that as well, I always feel like we live in this life and not in a previous one or in another one or in a parallel one. So we've got to learn the lessons here in this body and in this life. So yeah. So even though it's really sometimes helpful to visit the past lives, we actually live here. We have to do the work here as well. And I always believe that you can learn the lessons in so many different ways, because they're put on your path anyway. You can learn them in so many different ways, and I think that's the beauty of it, because the lesson comes back, because when you need to learn it, you need to learn it. Yeah. So what I wanted to say and channel a bit about the soul connections. Let's see what comes. So when two people come together, we often feel like we're very they're different kind of soul connections or connections. And one of them we see a lot, actually, when people are in love, is actually that they connect with their wounds. Like their wounds connect with each other, and they come together to learn together, to heal those wounds together. But sometimes that's very painful as well, because you need to look at the wounds that you probably haven't seen before or haven't really dealt with before, and that is painful sometimes. So sometimes the universe like brings us together to heal those wounds, to say to us like, here's something you need to learn, here's something and this person is the perfect person that you are actually attracted to, but it's a perfect person to open the wound again so it can heal. And what I mean by that is that we often have this facade or this protection around that wound that we don't really want to it protects us from the pain of that wound, but in the end, if you keep on protecting the wound, it doesn't really heal. It needs air and it needs light. It's the same that if you have like an injury in your knee or something like that, and it bleeds and there's a wound, and it needs light and it needs air to heal. And it's the same with emotional wounds. Like it needs air, it needs light to heal. And if we keep on covering it with other stuff and being busy and choosing other partners, or then it won't heal. And that's a shame, because there's a lot of power in healing that wound, and there's a lot of love, true love, behind the wound. There's a lot of success often behind the wound as well, because how we interact with the deepest connection we have, which is often our partners or our love connections, it's a reflection on how we treat ourselves as well. And I think that's a very powerful statement. Let's see. Can we say something more about this? Always trust your gut. Always trust your gut and like the deeper grounded side of your body, basically. Sometimes we're in our heads and we're like so much in love and so much blah 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 blah, and but try to compact your energy a little bit more to the ground and see what's really going on. And sometimes like you get reflections of friends or therapists or and I would really take that to heart, because sometimes we don't know. And even though we can really trust our gut, our head is sometimes more stronger than your gut instinct and and what you like really know from a grounded position. Yeah, I think that's it for today. All right. I wish you all the best. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.